don't know when we got this miscellaneous quest, but at some point in the Savage Divide region, we have a miscellaneous daily quest to investigate the Red Rocket Mega Stop. So if we travel the 66 north of the pumpkin house, so quiet, other than the music that's playing. So I'm like expecting something to jump out and attack me. We'll pass this convoy, this military convoy. Bunch of tanks.
Protect and preserve. Go home. Let us take care of things here.
The Scorched, the Raiders, the Ghouls. If anything tries to attack, we'll be ready.
And I am, of course,
Defend yourself and see the world while you're at it.
playing as the new character I created to redo all this stuff. So I have not done Steel Dawn or Steel Rain. So they do not accept me as a member of the Brotherhood and will treat me like garbage. We've made it! We now have another miscellaneous quest to claim the workshop at the Red Rocket Mega Stop. Oh, that ain't good. There's also two of them. I hear another one on the other side. Is this skeleton here last time? So I did a video on the entire location. Oh, I don't have any mutations. And I don't remember there being that skeleton underneath the fire truck here. So, don't know if it got moved away or not. Oh, there are so many Robo-Brains here. And an Assaultron Dominator. None of those were here on my higher level character. But they're here on this little level 20 something.
Protect and serve.
Why was it on fire? Oh, you shot it. That's right. So we're not going to go through the entire area because we've already done a video on it. And because I don't want to deal with the Assaultron Dominator. So we're just going to work our way to this back building here that is employees only. This is the fourth Robo-Brain. All right. Sure. Okay. Oh, that's a good Protectron. So let's go ahead and get rid of claim the workshop. The investigation requires us to look at the maintenance terminal. But before we do that, I already did read this terminal in the video on the entire location, but it will explain more about the quest. So I'll read it again here. Oh, I thought I had auto. Oh, it didn't matter. So this is May 10th, 2076. We spent the week unpacking the equipment that Red Rocket Corporation sent us. I have to say, I'm impressed.
Protectrons detected outside of Red Rocket vicinity.
Let's mute her. After looking over their service manuals, I'm confident that these robots will revolutionize the way Red Rocket gas stations operate by totally automating the process. Our job is to train and program the bots so that they perform as well as a human mechanic. Or, if everything goes well, even better, because they want to replace everybody. Tomorrow, we let the robots loose and have them help their very first customers. Fingers crossed. May 12th, 2076. Okay, so day one didn't go as smoothly as we expected. The first customer asked our robots to clean his windshield, and the bots took the command too literally. Before we could stop them, they had completely removed the windshield to get better access. Later in the day, the robots changed a car's headlight with a larger headlight by tearing apart the car's bumper so it would fit. I would have thought they'd have command interpretation sorted out at the factory, but clearly we're going to have to teach them basic techniques from scratch. June 20th, 2076. I was going to say August. Our maintenance team has noticed that the robots are developing a personality. Well, it should say developing personalities. So they started naming them. We came up with Mick, Rodney, Ira, and Hank. Mick is chipper and determined, always the first to hover out to an arriving vehicle. Rodney is more reserved and practical, and Ira seems to overthink everything. Then finally, you have Hank, who's pretty much aloof towards his job. I'm not sure why they're allowed to develop these personalities. Personally, I find it very difficult to deal with, and I wish they all acted in their default modes. August 25th, 2076. After some debates with my team, I've concluded that the robots need to have their personalities reset back to the factory default mode. While it was fun for a while to distinguish them as individuals, it's clear that their sole purpose is to assist us through automation, and these personalities are interfering with that process. Some of the other folks on the team think that resetting them is like killing them. However, the decision is mine, and I've chosen to go ahead with the reset. After all, these aren't pets or friends. They are servitors, and they need to get back to work. Did it give us a name of the person? It did not. So the person in charge of the Red Rocket Megastop ordered 4 robots, even though there are more than 4 robots. You can see there. Oh, where did he go? So there's 2 of them now walking over there. And then there's 2 of them walking across the street, so that's already 4. Actually, I think there's 3 of them walking across the street, so that's 5. Where's the doorway into here? Right here. Let's go ahead and look at the maintenance terminal. Red Rocket Megastop, employees only. Please make a selection. Alerts. That completes the miscellaneous quest, but it does not start the next one yet. Alert. Red Rocket Protectrons have been detected outside of the vicinity. Automated recall prevention due to damaged hardware. Proprietary Red Rocket hardware, the Red Rocket Core. Requires immediate retrieval to be repurposed for reuse in additional Protectrons on the premises. Damaged Protectrons must be decommissioned. Please see menu for details. Retrieve Red Rocket Cores may be deposited in the core recycling bin. Okay, decommissioning Protectrons. Protectrons that have sustained sufficient damage may be decommissioned, due to repair costs being greater than replacement costs. Full destruction of the unit and retrieval of the Red Rocket Core is recommended. Red Rocket Core. Red Rocket Core is custom hardware for the Red Rocket Customer Service Protectrons. These cores are proprietary technology and must be preserved at all costs. Damage to cores will be docked from employees' pay. Any attempt to share or retrieve information from these cores will result in immediate termination and lawsuit. Maintenance logs. We can get some names to people. October 1st, 2077. At 3:47 p.m. Conway. Took Red Rocket Unit 7, so there are more than 4, Red Rocket Unit 7 for routine maintenance and found corrosion around the core. Taking this bot out of rotation for now and ordered a replacement. October 3rd, 2077, at 9 a.m., McLean ran updates on all Protectrons with the exception Red Rocket Unit 7, still waiting on core delivery. October 4th, 2077, 11:45 a.m., Conway. Core delivery received. Reactivated Red Rocket Unit 7 and updated firmware. He's good to go. Safe for rotation. October 10th, 2077 at 9:10 p.m., Buyers. Strange quirks registering in some of the bots today. Unit 3 became unresponsive at one point and needed a reboot. Unit 5 scraped against the side of a car and knocked off the side view. Wiping drives on both and running full diagnostics with no obvious culprits. May want to send these units back to RobCo for better eval. So they came from RobCo, obviously, but there's a reason why that's important. Schedule. Kind of, I guess. This schedule must be maintained to ensure the highest performance for the Red Rocket model Protectrons. Monday. Cleaning and detailing of all Protectrons and pods. Physical damage must be reported to management. Wednesday. Hardware evaluation for any replacement parts needed. Weekly tune-up. Friday. Full software diagnostics on both Protectrons and pods, along with full system reboots. Anomalies must be logged and reported to RobCo. Orders and deliveries. October 1st, 2077 at 3:40 p.m. This was Conway, who ordered replaced to RobCo 1 Red Rocket core. Wouldn't they order like bulk? Why would you only order one at a time? October 4th, 2077 at 10:14 a.m. Conway, Red Rocket package was received, 1 Red Rocket core. October 6th, 2077 at 4:47 p.m. by McLean, order was placed to RobCo, a Protectron T4 sensor, 2 of them, Protectron circuit board, 1 of them, and a RobCo fuse kit, 2 of them. So the robots were having a lot of, military circuit board, having a lot of issues, causing them, is that still rolling around over there? Causing them to have to decommission them, shut them down. There actually used to be a destroyed one in this garbage can. There also did not used to be a bunch of alive ones walking around. I don't know when they changed and added that, because I don't come up here that often. But when the game was first released, there were no working Red Rocket Protectrons walking around the area. Go ahead and return the audio back. Wait, did it not give us? It did, it just didn't activate it, huh? Waste not. I need to locate the Red Rocket Protectrons to retrieve their cores and return them to a recycling bin at the station. To get the Red Rocket core, I am going to have to decommission the robots by destroying them. Starts waste not. They will always be above Freddy Fear's House of Scares. I believe they used to appear at different locations, just like the robots here at the Agricultural Center. They would spawn around here. Sometimes they'd be up near here, they'd be in Flatwoods, and then they changed it so they're only here. Also, what was that? Just like the Protectron auto miners at Abandoned Mineshaft Kittery and Abandoned Mineshaft Elaine, these robots were given names, which is, I guess, an odd thing to do, but to name your replacements that are robots. don't know what I was looking at. I think it was just a... Oh, no, that's what I was looking at. A devolved Radstag Doe. It is charging me. Okay. We'll go ahead and kill that. So let's go get our mind cores. Our red rocket cores from these robots. I mean, obviously they're Protectrons. They're not too difficult to fight. But the robots are kind of bugged in that they ignore your armor. What am I hearing? Is that you? Is it the Protectron?
Attention, customers. Use of deadly force has been authorized. Please clear the area. Hostile customer detected. Disciplinary actions will be taken.
Okay, I wanted to hear all the dialogue first. That is one core. And these are what they look like. It's kind of like a reskinned... wow. When did the body's parts just start falling apart? They're just like a reskinned fusion core, plasma core.
Cards have been provided to register complaints. Dissatisfied customer has been identified. Do not attempt to flee. Justice will be administered swiftly and fairly.
So he doesn't actually give me a comment card. That would be nice to have, though. Yeah, I don't have a comment card. Drive in, fly out. That is the...
Have been restored. Intruder, identify yourself. Dissatisfied customer has been identified.
I missed some of the dialogue. They don't have names. They're just all called Red Rocket Protectron. Because he did scrap their names. Now that we have all three, we can head back to the truck stop to deposit the cores. So as I was saying, the fact that they came from RobCo is obviously significant, other than the fact that RobCo makes them. Because here, which I have not done the video on RobCo yet, but if you watched my video on... what's her name? Chloe? The video on Chloe, I explained that one of the people at RobCo was a disgruntled woman, female employee, who was being terminated. I don't know if she's being terminated. She was being transferred, and so she messed with a bunch of the robots before shipping them out. One of those robots being Chloe, the Miss Nanny. There was no mention of the Red Rocket Mega Stop at RobCo, from what I can remember. But if she messed with the Miss Nannies, it might be safe to say she could have also messed with some of these Protectrons here to give them different personalities. That's it. We somehow deposit that core into this. It's called a recycling bin. Well, I guess that's a drawer that pulls out, huh? That is waste not. Dang. There's a very small chance you can get a Red Rocket jumpsuit from doing this daily quest. It is a daily quest, which means you have to wait 24 hours to do it. But other than that, it's kind of it. Let's go see if we can talk to one of the Protectrons. As the music just gets blaring.
Protect and serve. Protect and
Nope, they only say protect and serve. Yeah, that's it.